we're not having class, we're just going to have an initiation and a class that pertains to that, an initiation of Sanjay and Kañcanākṣī. We could just move right here in this good spot, no? Right here, no? Sanjay and Kañcanākṣī, you also move here, right? That's right, that's right. Okay. And there's a handheld microphone. Okay. For instance, and we need our attachment cups. Just two attachment cups. And usually perform initiations in Hungary twice a year, Dāsī time and Dāsī time. But due to circumstances, getting visas nowadays from some countries is very difficult, especially from coming in from Emirates. And so because Sanjay and Kañcanākṣī couldn't make it there for Radhastami, so they're coming here to India, which is more readily available. And it's not sure, you know, so why don't we will not have obviously a fire yet here that Gurukula provides Saturday mornings. They still have.
I will check again, but that's the
Okay. Any locals do? No. And so why don't you start by doing Achman, and you know how just do a simple Achman. We say this verse, Om Pavitra Pavitra Vasha Vashtammatostina Yasmai Pundarikaksham Savhaya Anantara Suchi Shri Vishnu Shri Vishnu Shri Vishnu. In regards to whether someone is purified through proper samskars or not, still by chanting the holy name of the Lord, they become qualified. But usually the qualification that we refer to is qualification to receive initiation, diksha. Although technically speaking, the diksha is Divya Jnana Yatoda Yat Kuyat Papati Samsveta, is when one is initiated with the Diksha mantras or mantras that we chant, or Brahma, Gayatri, and Panchatriki mantras. However, the qualification is not just for those receiving initiation, but the qualification is also for those who are giving. By smarta standards or very strict technical standards that overlook the empowerment of Mahabhagavatas, the potency of the holy name, and the will of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then one would say that you have to take initiation from those who are in a pure Brahmin lineage, or as Srila Prabhupada also says, that spiritual master should be a resident of Vaikuntha, or Prabhupada says should be Uttam Adhikari. And Jiva Goswami also talks about three different types of gurus. All of them seem to be of very, very high caliber. And yet, for spreading Krishna consciousness all over the world, the appearance of Mahabhagavatas in his song Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Guru Parampara song, he says, Iha Mahabhagavatara Para Gauram Gira Nijasam. That all of these personalities are Mahabhagavatas, and they are part of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's entourage. But what if someone is not a Mahabhagavata or a part of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's entourage originally? Ultimately, everybody who is chanting Hare Krishna and dedicated to the mission of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu becomes a member of Gauranga's entourage, but that may not be the original source of our appearance in this world. Certainly, Mahabhagavatas of the caliber of Srila Prabhupada, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Bhaktivinoda Thakur are rare. However, the Lord Chaitanya's mission is very pressing, it's very urgent. It's urgent because so many people are being condemned to a hellish existence in the absence of the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And to pass on that mercy, then Lord Chaitanya says, Amara Agya Guru. On my order, you become Guru. Shiksha Guru, Diksha Guru, Vartmakadarshika Guru, but they're all Guru. And now here Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gives the Agya. He gives the order, not just a request. It's not really optional, but it's the duty of Vaishnavas, one way or another, to take responsibility for the liberation of other living entities. How does it work? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy can work even when the elected, even when the person in question is not aware of it.
Excuse me.
Chaitanya is quoting Lord Shiva in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Aham veti sukham veti Dāsa veti na vetischa. He says, I know the purport of Srimad Bhagavatam, and Shukadeva Goswami knows the purport, and Srila Vyasadeva, well, maybe he knows, maybe he doesn't know. Now that's pretty interesting, that the person who writes Srimad Bhagavatam doesn't necessarily know the real esoteric meaning and purpose of what he's writing. Well, how does that take place? Because ultimately Srimad Bhagavatam is Krishna himself. Krishna is manifesting, and he can manifest anywhere. Kaviraj Goswami gives that example, that Rupa Goswami also gives it, that fire, whether a fire is lit by a first-class man, a second-class man, a third-class man, fire is going to be the same. So, why? Because the potency is in the flames. The potency is in the fire. It's not dependent, but that person has to know how to strike the match or light, whatever means he's going to use to invoke a fire. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy is unlimited, and as long as one is very strictly in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's line in terms of conduct and in terms of tattva or philosophical understanding, then it will flow. Mercy will flow. And it will come through, therefore the order is not for any fixed generation of Vaishnavas, but it goes down. So when Lord Chaitanya says Amara Agya, it doesn't refer to just one person or those who are, we call Diksha Gurus. It refers to every Vaishnava. And that's why we're a preaching organization, because preaching means you take responsibility for others. I know one of the challenges in the counselor system, we have counselor system in Hungary, we have counselor system in Ukraine, of course. I don't know whether it's here, but it's in other parts of India, by here meaning in Mayapur, and UK, they have a form. But one of the challenges is convincing the counselors to continue counseling. And the common problem and the common complaint is, well, it's too much of a headache, it's taking too much of my time. And one really nice lecture Prabhupada says, a sadhu is a person who, when he's exhausted, when he's given his everything, and still someone comes and says, can you help me? And he's always got time. He will always, the Prabhupada says, this is a sadhu. So it's everybody's responsibility. And whether it's just counselors or devotees or parents, from my limited perspective, don't necessarily see that parents see themselves in the role of guru. That they have a responsibility that my children have to become Krishna conscious. Guru Satsa, Janana Satsa, Pitana Satsa. But Maharaj Vishwādev says, yes, this is a responsibility of parents. Namo chayata samupetu mrityum. Otherwise, it's illicit sex life. Because that's the responsibility, not that bring them up, and well, I don't want to force them. The issue isn't about force, the issue is about inspiration. And nobody forces. How can we force anybody, whether it's children or adults? Everyone has their free will. Adults, obviously more so, because they can just turn around and walk away. Children can't turn around and walk away. They have to wait until they're 16, 18, whether they walk away. But to inspire, and yes, that's why Maharaj Vishwādev puts them in the list, and he doesn't just say the mother, he also says the father. So parents, duty, absolute duty. Yes, they also are guru. And if they don't deliver, well then it's like a spiritual master who's not delivering the goods. I'm accepting disciples for name, fame, lots of dakshina, or I'm having children to fulfill my emotional needs and psychological needs, that they're some kind of instrument to make me feel good. But I'm not fulfilling my real responsibility for them, because devotees' children are not ordinary people. They didn't come into this world for a profession. They came in here because they didn't finish in their last life. So yes, by the grace of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, one becomes qualified to accept initiation, give initiation, and as Srila Prabhupada would say, simple thing, just following. How to follow, how to be a real follower. Anyway, that's a whole different story, and our time is limited, but yes, to actually understand this principle that when I receive an instruction, I do that, or that when, of course, I'm receiving an instruction for parampara, then I'm executing that instruction. So today, very happy to accept these two very serious devotees, husband and wife, Sanjay and Kañcana, and I have your beads here, unduly chanted. Prabhupada would say duly chanted. These are unduly chanted, because I forgot to chant them. Such things happen. So I'll give them to you, and then you give them back. And then when I chant on it, then I'll give them back. So we're a bit stretched, crowded, but you can, oh yes, and just checking that I've got the names all right. These were from a long time ago. Okay. So let's start, since I've got Sanjay over here. Then you can just offer your obeisances to the Damodar and the spiritual master and the Vaishnavas all in one, and know that it's impossible for you. Take your time, offer pranams. Pranams can be offered loudly. It's a form of praise or glorification. Devotees have that habit of just touching the ground. The Swami says when one sees, approaches, receives something, or initiates something spiritual master, one is bound to praise. So pranam mantra is a form of praise. It serves as respect, and it also serves as a form of praise. We're not supposed to approach senior personality. And so when we go into a temple and offer pranam when the guru isn't there, that's because Krishna is more pleased when the Vaishnava is being praised. So he takes that as his own personal praise. Okay. So can you tell me, here's a microphone. And you can just say it loudly so all the Vaishnavas can hear.
Hare Krishna. So 4 regulative principles to be followed are no meat eating, no intoxication, no illicit sex, and no gambling. And we have to chant a minimum of 16 rounds every day.
Okay. Your name is the name of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and it signifies that you are the darling of Mother Śacī. So your name is Śacī-dulāla. And don't call him Śacī. And then Kañcanākṣī, same. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare.
The four regulative principles, no meat eating, no intoxication, no gambling, and no illicit relationships. And we have to chant a minimum of 15 rounds every day.
Illicit relationships. Can you clarify? I mean, relationship, there can be so many illicit relationships. What do you have to say? Can you say that again? What's that regulated principle? No illicit what?
No.
You have to say it again. 4.
No meat eating, no intoxication, no gambling, no illicit sex. And minimum chanting of 16 rounds every day.
And something was left out. Is that meat eating?
Intoxication.
Huh? Something.
She said
Yeah.
You get 3 chances. One more time. Now we'll listen carefully. Go ahead.
The 4 regulative principles are no meat eating, no gambling, no illicit sex, no intoxication, and chanting a minimum of 16 rounds every day.
Your name of Śrīmati who has very restless eyes, like a Kañcanākṣī bird, which escapes me right now what type of bird that is, Westernless. Anyway, devotees' eyes are, that's one of the anubhavas that Prema Bhakti causes, is that they're not looking like you and I with steady eyes. Their eyes are always restless, moving about. All right, so your name is Kañcanākṣī Devī Dāsī. beats. And just chat. Just listen. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we will continue tomorrow, and on Friday there's no program